the Anfield Wrap post-match pint after Brighton 2, Liverpool 2. A bit of a frustrating one for the Reds, no doubt. On one hand, you know, you're away at the 4th or 5th best team in the country. You've got a point. You've got to respect the point. It's not that bad a result on paper. But on the other hand, it does feel like 2 dropped. James Sutton, Stu Wright, what did you make of that one for the Reds? I really feel like we could have come away with the 3 points there.
Yeah, we could have done. I think it's one of them, as you say there, away from home at Brighton. It's not a bad point. It's not a bad point at all. But the context of it after last week just makes it feel like the air's out the balloon a little bit going into international break. But I think, you know, the most important thing here is we're all geared up for the replay against Tottenham. You know, now that game, you know, it's it's a 6-pointer now, that game, isn't it? So, yeah. But, you know, I think overall, we could have won the game. It was a soft goal to give away, I think, at the end. And that's I suppose that's the most painful thing about it. But we could have won the game, and a point isn't too bad after all.
There were also long periods of the game where I thought we're going to lose this. So I mean, you have to bear that in mind too, don't you? I mean, Brighton, after they scored the goal, I thought it was pretty even for the opening sort of 20 minutes or so. But after they scored, they really grew into the game, and then I was worried. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, not getting the 3 points is difficult, but the performance is what concerned me the most. Especially first half, we just didn't offer anything really. I don't think we registered a shot on target for the first like half an hour or so. I might be wrong, but we just seemed so flat. We seemed like we didn't have huge ideas on the ball. And off the ball, there was just a lack of kind of coherence and momentum that we've come to really appreciate the last few weeks. And I just thought on the back of the Tottenham game that we'd be coming into this and going, right, we're going to stick 2 fingers up to everyone. Do you know what I mean? We're going to come and we're going to blow this team away, and we're going to go back up north with 3 points, and everyone's going to be going, oh, okay, they've got through that awful, you know, whatever that performance at Tottenham does to the psychology of a team. We've got through that, and we're back on track now. And today just felt really. I feel really disappointed. I do. I thought it was quite lacklustre. There was, as I say, there was just no all the things that I've come to appreciate in the past few weeks. The strength of this team and you're playing for each other. It just felt really. It just felt stifled and a bit turgid and a bit boring, if I'm being brutally honest. I was a little bit bored in the first half.
I want you to be honest.
Well, I don't sit on the fence here, man.
No, not at all. I mean, I do think that both teams were trying to bait the other one out, weren't they, at the start? And Jurgen's gone to lengths to praise Brighton time and time again, talk about them being the best coach team in the country. It is mad, the football we're watching in 2023. It's a mile apart from 20 years ago, where if the goalkeeper or the defender got the ball, the first thing you wanted to see was it launched down the other end. Both teams are taking so many risks, and it didn't pay off for us at the back with McAllister sloppy, but a bad pass from Virgil van Dijk to him in the first place. Alisson perhaps his positioning for once let him down. It was a poor goal all round to concede.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think many people are convinced on the idea of McAllister being a long-term number 6 for Liverpool. It doesn't seem right to me, and I don't think it's fair to him as well. I don't think it's his natural position. I think we probably all know that. And if I was an opposition manager going into the games against Liverpool, I'd be looking at it going, right, we target him, we set traps around him when Liverpool's trying to build from the back, and that's exactly what happened. I think, to be honest though, my thoughts were that Van Dijk shouldn't have played it into him, because when Van Dijk looks up, you can see that he's got three players around him, McAllister, in close proximity, and I think that was part of the game plan, as I said there before. So it wasn't a great choice of pass from Van Dijk. It exposed McAllister, and then McAllister then was caught on his toes a little bit. Not a great goal to be conceded, and I think that probably is a little bit of a telltale sign for some of the concerns we've got of whether this team. We're all excited about this new Liverpool team. I think there's loads of potential within it, but it's not the finished article. You can see that. I almost compare it to like Liverpool maybe 2018, when we weren't quite there, but you could see what was starting to brew, what was starting to what was ahead for the team with 1 or 2 more additions. And I think probably the same you could say with this Liverpool team. McAllister's caught out there, not a great pass from Van Dijk, and then when he goes through, then the lad's that's 1-on-1 with the goalie, and it's a simple finish, I think.
Yeah, staying with you on that point, this is a game where I thought perhaps Endo was going to come into the team. Had 45 minutes on Thursday night in the Europa League. It looked like he was doing prep for this. If we'd signed a top-class defensive midfielder in the summer, then Brighton away is one of the games you'd be expecting them to start. So he's obviously had a decision to make there, Jurgen, and in hindsight, perhaps wasn't the right one.
Yeah, I think it was difficult, though. I think with the whole McAllister question away to Brighton. It could have gone either way. I think I had a little bit of a sense of this is going to be tough for him going back to his old ground.
He looked flustered, didn't he?
Yeah,
and he had a guilty face.
YouTube, press the button, become a member of the Anfield Wrap from the heart of the city of Liverpool. The best way to enjoy all your Liverpool-based videos, everything you need, every single day. It is the Anfield Wrap.